Africa is a very special place. Excitement and adventure around every corner. Hi, I'm Heath Painter. I'm on safari in the bushveld of South Africa, a heavy bush region in the northern part of the country. There's a lot of sights and sounds that make me feel alive. The Limpopo River is just off to my right, and maybe only about a half a mile away. Abundant game all around me. I'm headed to a custom jewelry factory, a special project where Native women create and build, from what I hear, some of the most beautiful beadwork in all Africa. Erica Temple has invited me to visit the factory. She's the founder and the creator of this special project.
Well, as you know, I'm Erica, and this is part of the farm's operation. We have many men working on the farm, and the women were all out of jobs. In South Africa, 1 out of 4 adults are without jobs, so this is our turn to try and create jobs for women in the area. So we take them in, and it's kind of like a school where we teach them a little bit about their heritage, a little bit about antique African beads, and then we teach them the skills to do these jewelry, what we're doing here, and bead weaving, and it helps, you know, employment, and it helps them to take care of their families and to look after themselves. The beads that we are working with there are 2 sorts. We are working with normal seed beads, and then we do a range which we call New Life, which is proudly South African. We work with copper, and we work with stainless steel, and then we take symbols from Africa or South Africa, and then we work it into our jewelry. And because we use the copper and the stainless steel is because it's hippo, you know, it's not allergy free, you know, it's not The other part is we are working with African trade beads. Beads in all over the world, specifically in Africa. It came from the Murano, and Murano Island, landed in Africa, was traded for gold, slave, ivories, etc. And it was, even in Africa traded, it would show your tribe, it was traded for money, livestock, whatever, and the more beads you had, the richer you were. A certain color would determine which tribe you belonged to, or if you were royal. All that things mattered in Africa. And trade up, the trade beads even today is so valuable because it doesn't rot. It's free of insects, so it's of the eldest artifacts in the world that you still can find today. And these beads came to Africa, and it stayed here for many 100 to 300 years. It's, some of them are very difficult to find, and we try and work with those beads, teach the Africans the history and what trade beads really is and the value of that. These days, collectors from the West will come to Africa, buy this, and go back to the West and trade there. It's traded again for money. So it's actually very valuable, some of the old beads, very antique, very old, very special. It's very important because we live in a rural area. The nearest city is 4.5 hours from here. So there's no factories around here, there's no jobs for the people around here. So it's very important to get the community involved, for them to be proud on doing something to look after themselves, because we've got lots and lots of poverty and unemployment in the rural areas. And it really helps the community, and we are working close with the local tribe and see, you know, we bring them in from time to time. We will have up to 30 women here, and then sometimes we will only have 6 women. It depends on themselves. The teachers are fully employed by us. And so the people come and go. Some will start their own businesses. Then we have people, 20 women in another small town close by. When we get jobs in, we pass it on to them, and we help each other. That's a way to spread a little bit of goodwill in the area and get people, you know, to have food at least, and to look after their families. You know, one woman will look after 5 people. So a little bit of money goes a very, very long way in Africa, and they are proud of what they are doing, because if you see where we came from, where we are now, we are very proud of the craftsmanship, the skills that has developed here, and so we are very proud of them and proud of what we're doing here. All right. We would really love to have people to visit our website. It's www.hassah.co.za. We would love you to visit us, to see what we do. We are proud of what we're doing, and would love to have you here on the farm to come and see what we're doing. And please make contact with us. It would be such an honor for us.